Hi everyone, so my name is Justice Dove. I am a third-year medical student at an osteopathic medical school, and if you are like me and you're like currently studying for boards or you're going to be studying for boards, then you know that there's this thing called Chapman's points, which are very high yield for your boards. I looked through YouTube. I went on all the different websites and I have not seen a really good way to get this like memorized. So I do have like a cheat sheet that you can just draw out right before you start your test for at least the anterior Chapman's points. And then if you know the anterior, then you can kind of infer the posterior ones. So let's get into it. So we're going to start off by drawing a clavicle. And then we're going to draw a line down so that we can add our ribs. And we're going to put all 10 ribs up here. So I'm drawing out my ribs. And they're going to be 10 ribs here because you know your last two are going to be floating. And then we're going to number those ribs. So 1 all the way down to 10. Then we're going to add our floating ribs. So now we're going to go ahead and fill out the top. So E stands for your ear, S stands for your sinuses, and we're just going to work our way down. And so then I'm going to put a P here for your pharynx. We're going to put a T here for your tonsils. And then TEC-B is the mnemonic I remember for this, and this just goes with your bronchioles, your cardiac, all that stuff. Then UL and LL are for upper lungs, lower lungs. A big L for your liver. GB is for gallbladder. Then you have your stomach acid, and then stomach paralysis. And you're just going to keep going down, filling out these letters, and just keep practicing this. Next is going to be your pancreas, and then spleen, and then we have our duodenum, our jejunum, and our ileum. Then we're going to put our belly button, and that's going to be B for bladder, and then above that is your kidneys, and then above that is the adrenal medulla. And then at the 12th rib, you have your appendix. Then you're going to draw out your pelvics. So you just draw out a pelvic here. I messed mine up. I don't like the way it looks, but whatever. Draw however you can to help you remember this is the pelvic region. And then on either side of the pelvis, you're going to draw like, I call them like circles, but they're really like to represent the thighs. And you will put at the top an S, and then you'll have your descending colon. And then on the other side, you're going to put a C for cecum, and then you're going to have your ascending colon. And then on either side, you're going to have your transverse colon, and that's on both the right and the left side. And then right beside, like on the inner thigh, on the left side is your rectum. Underneath your pelvis is your uterus. And then on the outer right thigh is your prostate and broad ligament, Chapman point. And then last but not least is your ovary, which goes at the very top. And the way I just remember which one goes on top is that your ovaries sit above your uterus. So that was just a quick overview of how I draw it. And I literally, as soon as I get my paper, I draw that out and boom, I know where all my Chapman's points are. And it's really just a guide to kind of help you delineate when you have your answer choices. If you look at certain resources, some say different, but overall when I do practice questions, this picture is really helpful and 9 times out of 10 gets me the right answer. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you like it, if you don't, then throw it out. It's just something that you can utilize if you find it helpful. Okay, thank you. Bye.